First and 10 from the Mountie 23. Can they finally punch one into the end zone? Two wide set for Fullerton College. Both are aligned to the near side of the field. The snap is back, play action. Verhey under duress. Now a flag will fly, and that's probably a holding call, and now just dump it on out of bounds, incomplete. That's the only way you're going to stop the Mounties from getting you in the backfield is if you hold them.
And it is a hold officially from the referee as he saw that penalty as it occurred. And Verhey really, on a play-action pass, you look for him to fake the handoff and really just drop back and look downfield. He kind of faked that handoff and stood in the pocket, ultimately flushed out and had to scramble himself, and that drew a penalty as well.
The winner of this game will take on the winner of Riverside College and Ventura College at 6 p.m. Nick Rice and Dan the Man Godino will have the broadcast for you right here on Spreaker.com/National Sports. 6 p.m. kickoff from Wheelock Stadium down in Riverside, right up to 91.
Wheelock Stadium. What a nice venue that would be for Mount SAC to visit next week.
Yeah, a little revenge, huh? First and 20 after the penalty. Verhey will roll, and he's taken down in the backfield. Sully and Sidi Tama Avena back there to get him.
They're so fast. It's amazing. As Tama Avena on the shoelace tackle there on Verhey as he had another play action opportunity there and didn't get rid of the ball. Ultimately brought down and a loss. And now they have 27 yards to go for a first down.
Second down and 27 after the sack, courtesy of Suli Tama Avena. Fullerton from the Mount SAC 40-yard line. The lone back is Khalil Wilson. Verhey to throw. Over the middle, and it's complete. He was going for number 5, L.J. Gainey. And now 3rd and 27 for Fullerton College.
Gainey did have 4 receptions in the first half for 30 yards, and right now a non-factor in the second half for Verhey and the Hornets.
The Mounties have come into Chappelle Stadium and absolutely blown the door off of Fullerton College. 30-3, 8:11 remains in this third quarter. Still lots of time, but Fullerton just can't get anything going.
Mount SAC would like to keep it this way the rest of the game, obviously. And
Verhey, designed run inside the 35, inside the 30, inside the 25 before he's finally wrapped up right around where the original marker was. Still going to be 10 yards short, and it'll bring up 4th and 10.
So on another 3rd and long, instead of a delayed handoff, it's a quarterback keep.
And you'd think this would be 4-down territory, down by 27 points, but out trots the field goal unit to try to tack on 3 points to what's a 27-point deficit.
I'm so confused on their play calling right now. And, you know, you dial up a quarterback keep. Yeah, he gets the 17 yards on that pickup, but he's still short of the first down marker, and you're not going for it on a 4th down.
Casey Iman missed his first field goal attempt of the season on his last try before the end of the first half. This one from 40 yards out, but it's going to be 45 yards out as Fullerton College jumped. It's going to be a false start penalty against the Hornets.
And really shooting themselves in the foot, especially, you know, drawing that false start on themselves and really just taking any momentum, if any, right now, away from themselves. It's a little mind-boggling to me.
Now a 45-yard attempt with the wind against them. Snap back, hold down, kick up. Mounties may have gotten a piece of it. This one is good. So for the second time tonight, Casey Iman has added a field goal, and that's been it offensively for Fullerton College. They cut the deficit to 24 points. Technically a 3-possession game. All you need now if you're Fullerton College is 3 touchdowns and 3 2-point conversions. But that seems literally impossible because Fullerton College has not been inside the Mountie 15 yet tonight.
Well, that's another win for the Mount SAC defense there. And only giving away 3 points to the already big enough lead here at Chappell Stadium. It's more than enough to work with Allo and company, and we'll see what the offense can do here as they've gone 3 and out so far in the second half on back-to-back possessions.
You'd like to see them put the nail in the coffin, per se.
Yeah, why not?
I think a touchdown would do that.
I mean, they were really close to making, grabbing that 82-yard pass, or 88-yard pass.
Would have been 88.
From Allo, so.
30-6, the Mounties lead with 7:03 remaining in the third quarter. Maybe an onside kick here if you're Fullerton College?
That would catch everyone by surprise.
Mounties aren't expecting it.
Except you.
You'd be surprised?
Yeah.
Okay. Still a lot of time left. 7:03 third quarter. It is an onside kick. Well, maybe just a pooch kick. Brandon Wilson will get it across the 45, across midfield now, and into Fullerton College territory. I don't know what that was. I think maybe it was supposed to be an onside kick. And
I have no
unfortunately
idea.
for Fullerton College, kicker Iman just got under it and kind of booted it in the air.
Now from the 49-yard line, you're really giving them excellent field position to work with here.
Yeah, 49 yards away from another score.
Allo's only being hurted a couple times in this game, and I'm sure he's going to have some protection here and really find one of his big receivers on the outside and get some life back into this game. We've come to somewhat of a halt.
The air has definitely been sucked out of Chappelle Stadium on both sides here in the second half. 1st and 10 from the 49. Delayed handoff. Tolbert inside the 45, inside the 40, still on his feet down inside the 35, and he's to the 34-yard line for a pickup of 15 yards on the first play on this offensive drive, number 8 as far as possessions go offensively for the Mounties on the afternoon.
We see Aaron Vaughn's now in the mix as Tolbert trots off.
Vaughn's the lone back, the freshman. Handoff, Aaron Vaughn, stiff arms the man, gets inside the 30 before he trips and falls down at the 27-yard line. A healthy gain of 7 yards on first down for the freshman. Aaron Vaughn's 5'8", 180 pounds out of Charter Oak High School.
Oh, Covina.
Covina.
I didn't know that.
Gilchrist is also from Charter Oak.
I did not know that either. You learn something new every day, right?
There's something new every hour.
Yay.
2nd and 3 here for the Mounties. They'll give to Vaughns again, and this time Fullerton College all over it. They'll get Aaron Vaughns in the backfield for a loss of 1. A late penalty marker flies in, perhaps some extracurricular activity between the two lines after the play, and we'll await the penalty. Personal foul against Fullerton College. Just keep on adding insult to injury, huh?
And you can hear some of these players right now on the sidelines just.
I hope our listeners can't.
No,
it's
we can't.
Profound language.
Yeah. But that just, like I said, their body language earlier in the quarter really shows how frustrated they are. Now you can hear them on the sidelines, and this crowd is absolutely out of it right now in this third quarter.
I think they've been out of it since the Mounties' first offensive possession. I know it's a 24-point lead for Mount Sac, Brian, but with 6:02 left to go in the third quarter, I can't help but think that the play that really just turned around this game for Fullerton is they had the Mounties stopped on their first offensive possession. They rough the punter. It gives the Mounties the first down. They go on to score the first touchdown of the game. That would have been enough right now. Fullerton College just has 6 points up on the scoreboard.
Yeah. And we talked about how important it was when they got in for the touchdown and the first score of the game. And, you know, right now, Fullerton really not helping their cause here defensively, drawing another penalty and providing free yards for the Mounties to get into the end zone.
The unnecessary roughness penalty will put the Mounties inside the 15 to the 14-yard line of Fullerton College. Another red zone opportunity for Mount Sac. 6:02 remaining in the third quarter. It's 30-6 Mounties. Two wide set. Both aligned to the near side of the field. Handoff Tolbert inside the 10, inside the 5. Touchdown Mounties. It's that easy. Omaris Tolbert's second touchdown of the night. And with 5:54 remaining in the third quarter, perhaps an early dagger in the hearts of the defending Southern California champion, Fullerton College Hornets.
Well, 14-yard run for Tolbert. He made that look really easy going up against this Hornets defense, and he just scampers in for another Mounties touchdown here and putting them up 36-6 as we await the extra point. And the Mounties comfortably with a big lead here in the third quarter as Tolbert provides his second touchdown of the game.
Their largest lead of the afternoon, 31 points. The Mounties now lead 37-6 on the road in round 1 of the SCFA playoffs. And I expected a Mountie win, Brian, but I did not expect this.
Well, it's almost like they kind of, they made their way into the playoffs, and they're just showing that they belong in the playoffs. And granted, it was by a hairline, beating Long Beach into contention for the state championship.
I was talking to Jabs earlier this week. It was 0.1. They beat Long Beach by 0.1 to get into the playoffs. And the Mounties, a lot of people, a lot of talk throughout the week. Long Beach should have been in. They beat Mount Sac in the head-to-head. The Mounties don't deserve to be in the playoffs. Well, the Mounties putting an end to all that. A 31-point lead here in round 1. Still 5:54 remaining in the third quarter.
Plenty of time, and you might get your wish of second stringers in the second half.
I think so.
If not at the end of the third quarter here, but maybe in the fourth quarter. As if it was a closer game, obviously that would not be the case.
Deep kick here. Unable to handle it is Willis in his own end zone. He'll have to take a knee.
That's right there, a summation so far of 3.5 quarters for Fullerton. He bobbles that ball off of his chest, and there was no urgency for him to pick up that ball. He bobbled it off his chest, kind of looked down at it, and then gathered it, as if to say, I have plenty of time to pick this ball up. He made that a live ball and just luckily recovered it with no problem.
The Mounties alive and well. A 37-6 lead for the Mount San Antonio College Mounties. Runners-up in the National Central Conference Division and the lone wild card berth into the SCFA playoffs. And here in the Southern California Bowl, as they like to call it, the road Mounties dominating. And you take a look across the far sideline here to the far side of the field. The Mounties brought themselves out a nice crowd. Low snap here. Penalty marker flies in, and the pass is complete to the near side of the field, up ahead to the 30-yard line for a pickup of 4. For Fullerton College, it was Brian Tabajay on the reception.
Might have been if he was 5'7".
Howard Gata. Give him 4 yards, but the play might be coming on back. Now they'll say that the penalty marker is negated. So no flag. 4-yard completion to Gouda. It'll bring up 2nd and 6. Finally a break for Fullerton, huh?
No penalty?
Not for now. Verhey out of the gun. He'll throw over the middle, and it's caught by Marcush, but not much of a gain there. Just a pickup of 3. Down by 31. The conservative play calling continues for Fullerton College.
Mount Sac will give that to them all day long.
All day.
You can throw underneath it. You can throw on the flat. You can throw screens, and as long as you don't beat them down the field. And right now, the Mount Sac's defense also has gobbled up any of their run game as well between Khalil Wilson and Verhey so far, who's been the only 2 rushing.
3rd and 2, and now penalty marker will fly in to the far side of the field. Looks like it's against the Mounties, and that would give Fullerton College a first down, and sure enough, an offside penalty against Mount Sac. So with 5:01 remaining in the third quarter, a 31-point lead for the Mounties. It'll move the chains for Fullerton College. And the only way Fullerton College was going to win this game is if the Mounties were going to beat themselves.
I still don't see the right body language from Fullerton. It's almost like they're playing in a scrimmage at practice. It really is. There's no urgency. There's no creative play calling. 1st
and 10. Verhey going to step up. Gets across the 45 down to the 46 for a pickup of 7. This is a young team, though. The majority of the players, at least the impact players for Fullerton College off last year's Southern California Championship roster, they're gone. They've moved on to the next level. The majority of these guys freshmen, and perhaps this is probably the end of the road for Fullerton College here in 2014, but look for them to be an upstart team come 2015 with all these freshmen.
Whether or not these guys are first or second year players, to me, there's just no – I don't know if they understand that this is the season right now. And you're down big here at home.
Pass complete to the near side of the field.
But, I mean, you're down at home. You kind of have to get things going here. And
absolutely.
Why not run the hurry-up offense? And
it worked so well for him on the one drive.
It did. It provided 4 consecutive first downs at the end of the first half.
To be the underdog.